Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation and we are the United States of the world. We've been around for about 4 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come, not just a few weeks, months, or years. We're here for, as I said, generations. We are now in a position where we are expanding our economy as a nation, putting money into our treasury, improving the liquidity and the value of our currency. And all our citizens get free handouts of currency every month. They go into an account, which we have a new plan that we'll be launching very early next week, Monday or Tuesday, which will allow our members to withdraw from those funds, in addition to making a lot of money along the way. But we'll get into that in a bit more detail in a moment. Anybody can become a citizen. That's the great thing about our community. There is no fee, there is no obligation. All you need to do is register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. Whatever you choose to get involved in is at your option. There is no obligation to ever do anything. But you will find that there are a lot of things you probably do want to get involved in, because we're all about spreading joy, happiness, and of course, helping you to create the finances that will take the stress out of your life so that you can live a happy life by helping and sharing with others. Okay? We'll be getting started in a moment with a little short prayer, and that's to help us find that true happiness in life. Not talking about short-term pleasure that you'll get when you buy the new car or move into the new home. All these things are great, but after a while, you're always wanting something else, something more, something more. There are a lot of people with so much money that they've got everything that they can possibly think of that they can buy, and they're still not happy. That true happiness only comes through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it will attract into your life everything that you want and need without you having to chase after it. Chasing after the things you want is very difficult, stressful, can even cause you ill health through the stress. Being of loving service to others is a beautiful, easy, peaceful way to go about getting everything that you want and need in life, along with that everlasting joy. So we have a little prayer that helps us with that. We'll follow that little prayer with an affirmation that helps us with our non-separatist ideology in We Share Abundance. Non-separatist ideology means we don't pigeonhole people. We don't separate them for any reason whatsoever, especially superficial things like gender, color, class, creed, geographical location, language, financial status, educational level. None of it matters. We see everybody as a human being. We recognize that every human being is unique, and so every human being is of equal value. Part of one big family of humanity, all linked together and all working together, because within We Share Abundance, when you do something for somebody else, it benefits you. When something benefits you, it benefits everybody else. So it is a true United States of the world. Okay. So we're going to get started with that little short prayer, followed by the little short affirmation in a moment. But let's just welcome a few people in. The people that are on here live that have been good enough to put their names in the comment section and say hi to everybody. We have a lot of people also to welcome that watch the replays, because there is no good time for everybody to be on a live presentation. So the replays are always available in our in Facebook and in our YouTube channel. So let's see who we've got. We've got Ron in from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. We've got Sevak in from Watford in England. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. Werner in from South Africa. Eric from Quebec in Canada. Peter from Kettering in England. Paramanand from Suriname. Rosina from Edinburgh in Scotland. Richard from Devon in England, and we've got Derek in from Nigeria. And I'm sure there'll be more people joining us as we go through, but we'll get everything sorted out and done, all your questions answered as quickly and efficiently and honestly as we can. Let's get started right away with that little prayer and then the affirmation. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. Right, we've welcomed everybody that I see in the comments. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and X. We do get people in occasionally from Twitch. Most of the people are either in YouTube or Facebook. I don't think we've ever seen anybody here from X. I don't know how it works in X. I don't know. I'm not a very technical person. Today was a challenging day technically, because my phone's been not operating very well for quite a while, and I couldn't get much help and sense out of the people that I had the phone with, the data supplier or whatever they call it. It's not a phone line, is it? I don't know what they call them anyway. So it became essential, really, because I need the phone for logging into different accounts on that Google Authenticator thing. And so it meant a trip to Bude, to the phone shop there. Not that far, but it's half an hour. And then I had to wait because he had appointments. And then when he did get there, I mean, he had the patience of Job, and he got us all sorted out. And I have now a new phone, or new to me, it's reconditioned actually. But I now have the challenge of trying to learn how this one works. I hadn't even learned how the last one worked after over 4 or 5 years or whatever it is I've had it. So keep your fingers crossed for me. But it took up quite a lot of time. Did get back, and we did. Of course, Devyani was still working on things. It didn't stop me being in communication with her. And we are in a position now where on Monday we will be loading the everything onto the live server. It doesn't necessarily mean we'll be launching on Monday, although I'm hopeful that we will be able to. If not Monday, I think it's 99% certain that it would be Tuesday, I think, unless something goes drastically wrong, which I don't think it should from what we've been doing and what we've been testing. So the ShareHope plan will be available early next week, and we'll be running it through, well, from that point onwards. There will be some of the things that we need to do to the plan that weren't essential for the launch that we may need to just tweak a little bit and make some adjustments. One of the things we need to adjust is to provide the correct rank for the people that are already receiving ShareHope payments from the old ShareHope plan. We need to make sure that they are not going to be disadvantaged in any way through the new plan. So that is one thing. We had a little bit of difficulty with the back office in the live server to extract some of the information we need for that. So that may happen in the coming week, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get it done before the end of next month. So we've got plenty of time to do that. I think we've got the payments all sorted. Well, I know that the payments in are definitely all sorted out and automated, and they're coming basically through your available cash wallet into a deposit account in the ShareHope fund. Once they are in that deposit account, they can only be used for financing the ShareHope fund. You can't withdraw them again if you get short of cash or anything like that. So don't put anything in there that you don't want to be in there for the ShareHope fund. The payments out, I'm not sure if we've got that fully automated at this moment in time. I have been checking on the payments in to make sure that everybody can get started if they want to. The payments out will be fully automated. So your commissions out, we will make sure that they, as soon as you get them, they are transferred into your available cash wallet in the same way as the 777 plan. The first matrix, of course, payments won't happen until the end of the week, Saturday evening London time, when the first matrix payments will be available. But the personal referral payments, those $5 payments you get from anybody that upgrades, anybody that buys the membership. It's a membership. It's a membership club for the mall, but it also provides you with additional advertising, banners, text ads, etc., within the ShareHope plan itself. So it's a twofold benefit that you buy. And if you've referred the person that buys that, you get a 50% commission every time they pay. So you only need 2 people to cover your cost completely. And that is paid immediately that they pay their subscription. So in theory, you could have 5, 10, 20, 50, $100, depends on how many people you have referred and how many of them choose to get into the plan in the first week. But it could be that you've got quite a sizable amount on day one. Bear with us. If it doesn't automatically go into your available cash wallet, we'll get it sorted out. As I say, it's not something that I got time to really go into and check properly. I think it's there, but I'm not absolutely certain. But if it's not, we'll get it sorted out through the week, so it will be there by the end of next week. Certainly by the time the matrix commissions come in. The matrix commissions will probably not be huge for most people initially. We have, once again, something that is really solid. It's built to be here for generations to come, to provide income for many generations, and it will build slowly and steadily. Of course, people that are really aggressively promoting and building can use it to make an awful lot of money very quickly. But for most of you, I know that that isn't going to happen, but you will be making money, and it will increase pretty much every month, the amount that you make from the matrix. But initially, your best bet is to go for those referrals and get those $5 commissions. It's very generous, and the more you have, the more you'll make from the matrix as well, because there is a 50% matching bonus on the matrix commission. So if somebody makes, even if they're only making $1, you're getting 50 cents from it every time that they earn that dollar. And the matrix payments will be weekly. So it doesn't sound a lot, 50 cents on $1, but when they're making $100 and you're making $50 for everybody, if you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people you've referred, you multiply that by the $50, it's a considerable amount of money. And we're only looking at those people generating $100 when they're making $1,000. Of course, it's a very sizable lump of money. If you've got 10 people you referred that are making $1,000, it's $5,000 in your pocket, in addition to your own matrix payments and referral bonuses. Okay, so it is very powerful to actually refer people, and in the early days, your referral commissions will exceed your matrix commissions. It'll take a while, but eventually your matrix commissions will be more than your referral commissions, and those matching payments, those 50% matching bonuses, will really start to kick in. It'll be very exciting as we move through the weeks and months ahead with the ShareHope plan. And don't forget, of course, as you go through and build your matrix, it also is releasing more and more funds from your ShareHope wallet. So there are lots of ways that you can make money through the ShareHope plan. Okay, let's have a look who else we've got in. We've got Colin in from South Africa. We've got Peter in from Portugal with a couple of questions, I think. The ShareHope launch is on Tuesday. Will the first week cut-off be on the Saturday, 8th of June? Probably, but I've not decided yet. But yeah, if we can get it launched Monday or Tuesday, I think we'll probably go for the cut-off on Saturday, the 8th of June. Not cast in stone yet. We'll have to wait and see and check how things are working and running, and just make sure that everything is as it should be. In the worst instance, the alternative would be that it would be the first cutoff would be the 15th. Okay, but I think it'll probably be the 8th. Or might you allow a grace period of 2 weeks that will allow the withdrawal process to be finalised? Just a thought. The withdrawal process it doesn't matter because people will be making money day one anyway. As soon as somebody upgrades, somebody is going to make some money, whoever it may be. Now, I know that the account Frammy, which is an admin account, has probably 25% of the members as personal referrals. So there's going to be quite a bit going into admin. But there are people that have referred a lot of people. How many of them decide to join the Sharehope plan? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that is, as I say, paid immediately, and it's not a big job now to, if it isn't complete, to get that automated withdrawal done. So it'll be done within the week anyway. Okay. The purchase of the car. Still got no news from the dealership. I did send an email, but it was late this afternoon to them, asking them what had happened to Keith, because I've not heard from Keith since Monday when he said that they'd received the funds. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday, I think it was. No, I think it was Monday. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've not heard from him since then, and I've sent him emails. So I now emailed the distributorship to see what's happened to him. And hopefully all is well with him. But regardless, we have to move on and get things moving. And if he's not available for any length of time, we have to find somebody else in that dealership that's going to take it on and make sure that we get the registration and delivery of the vehicle, basically, so that we can then sell it. Okay, so that's where we are. I got a confusing, or we got a confusing email from Beyond Infinity just today, saying that their bank had said that the payment had been returned to them, rejected by the recipient bank. But the email we got earlier in the week said that the funds were in their bank, and we've had sort of confirmations from the automated, I think, systems within the dealership and from Vauxhall saying, you know, get registered now with all this other bits and pieces for your online account with us, and presumably I don't know what it's about. I've not even attempted to register. I'll just pass the information on to whoever buys the vehicle. I don't know whether multiple people can register if you transfer ownership or anything else. So I've not bothered with it. We will just simply pass it to the new owner. Okay. And we got Toby in. How do we pay for the Sharehope plan now? You can't pay for it now. As soon as we launch, you will pay for it in the same way that you pay for anything else. It'll be from your dashboard in We Share Abundance, from your available cash wallet. We got Mary in from the USA. Hi there. She says hello, Graham, but I'm sure she's saying hello to every one of us, not just to me. So that's where we are. This weekend I will finish the pages, the public pages for the site, so that when we do go live, it won't it'll have hopefully clear information about what it is and how you go about things. So that will all be available as we launch. So that's my main task for this weekend. What else? What else? We got David saying, oh, he's from South Africa. Thank you, Mr. Graham, for these lives. They are helpful. Now I understand better the programs. Good. I'm glad you get help. That's what they're here for, and they're here so that we can explain anything that isn't understood. Also about the way that we operate as a community. It is a not-for-profit community. There is nobody taking money off the top or anything. Everybody that works behind the scenes is a volunteer, except for the developers and the service, the server support teams, who we contract to do the work for us. But all the support teams and all the other people are volunteers, as I am a part of that, community of volunteers. That's all I am. Okay, we've got Kingsley in from Manchester in England. For quite a while today, the Beyond Infinity site was down, and I know I had a few people asking me about that. I did try and get in touch with Victoria, but by the time she sees it, I mean, I know the site is back up now, let's put it that way. I've not had a reply from Victoria, but she probably won't bother replying. She's probably busy with other things. So it is back. I don't know why it was down. It would have been good if they'd have let people know through their Telegram group or something like that, or put on a under maintenance sign up or whatever. However, it doesn't matter. The site is back, so everybody that's been asking, you can go there and log in now. I did test it, and you can log in. Okay. What else? I think that pretty much covers what I've got for you. I do have numbers as usual. Let me get through those, and then we'll answer any other questions that crop up. It's been a bit of a quiet day today, compared to what we've been in the past few days. We still, of course, haven't turned on the free entries for the 777 plan. We've got changes to make there before we do that. That is delaying things, because a lot of the people in there are 100% passive. They won't even put somebody that they value into the program free so that they can make money. Why? I don't know, but that's the mentality of a lot of the people. Okay. So in the last 24 hours, we had an increase of 12 in our registered members to, no, we didn't, sorry. I keep doing this. I'll have to change the order, I think. We had an increase of 12 in the 777 plan to 17,791 members. We had an increase of 14 in the registered members to 43,759. An increase of 8 in our active member count to 2,463. Active members, the only thing you need that for is to withdraw your money. I don't mind if you don't want to do it. You don't want to withdraw your money, that's fine. That's all it's required for. You can participate in everything. You just can't pull your money out unless you're an active member. To be an active member, you have to do your KYC verification, your ID verification. Very simple. You get a picture of a photo ID, whether it's a passport, driving license, cedula, voter's card, or whatever it is, an official ID. You take a picture of it and upload it. And then you take a picture of yourself holding it. so that we can compare the face to the picture on the ID, and that's it. That's all that you need to do, and you only need to do that once. And then you need to log in half the available days in a month every month. Any month that you don't, your status drops below active, then you can log in half the available days again, it comes back active. So that's what you need for active membership. Beyond Infinity, not Beyond Infinity, Multiply Weezer, no change in the membership there, but logging in, we did push up another $1 in the bonus pool to $10,424.41. Once we do get the Weezer tokens onto the new blockchain, then we'll be using that bonus fund to benefit the members of Multiply Weezer in some way or other. Not decided yet, because not worth worrying about until we get the tokens on the new blockchain with control, liquidity, and value. At the moment, they're all in waves and they have no value really. You can buy them, hundreds and thousands of them, for next to nothing, and it might be a good idea to do that, but it's entirely up to you. You won't be able to cash them all in as we move them onto the blockchain, because there are millions of them in waves, and that would just defeat the whole object. But over a period of time, you will be able to release them bit by bit. Okay, what else? Nothing else, I don't think. It's nice to be here and to see you all. We are moving forward, as we always have, as we always intended. Sometimes a lot slower than people would like. Sometimes people think we're going backwards. Sometimes people think we've disappeared. But we've not. We've always been here. We've always been working to achieve our mission, and that is, in a nutshell, one of helping people generate income, but more importantly, find true happiness in life. I know it's very difficult to be happy if you're struggling to pay your bills and you're worrying about how you're going to pay your rent or put food on the table and this sort of thing. And I know that we've let a lot of people down in the past with not being able to help them in that way. Certainly some people have had family crises where they needed funds for hospitals and things like that, medical treatment, all sorts of things. But we are doing something that I believe has never been done before and probably won't ever be done again. And it will grow exponentially once people really understand what we're about, and that we are beginning to achieve our mission and our goals and help people find that happiness in life and that security and that legacy for generations to come. Okay, and we've got Ahmad here saying greetings of peace from Nigeria, Abuja, or Abuja, I think it's pronounced, but I don't know. Okay, that's it, folks. I don't have any more information. I don't see any more questions. Lovely for you all to be here. It's, as I say, always available as a replay if there's more things that you want to go through. We will continue to be here as we get the 777 and the Sharehope plan working smoothly. We'll be able to move on to the Fund Miracles site and the mall, and we will also be able to start doing webinars that are more targeted at explaining things about the plans in a logical way, that people can come along and say, okay, yeah, I'm okay, yeah, I'm in, and to help you with your recruitment. There is something that I've been involved in for many years. I don't know how many years since they got started, and that is Cover It. And Cover It is something that is the brainchild of Pierce Donnelly, and he wanted to produce something that would protect people against online fraud, and that's what the Cover It program is about. But it's been up and down. A lot of people tried to abuse the people that had put money into it, and helped with the initial investment, and it's had a lot of setbacks, like we have had our own setbacks in a similar way. But it is now moving forward, but they're moving forward in building a community so that community can then start to understand the Cover It program, which is a little bit more complex and different. Once again, something that's never been done before. And they'll be introducing a program where they are pooling members' funds into a trading account, and they have a couple of traders that they've been talking to that have really good track records, that would then trade the funds either for a percentage of the income, because the more funds you have to trade, the more money you can make, essentially, with the less risk. It sounds crazy, but you know, it's a fact that if you're trading with $1 million, you stand a far better chance of making a lot of money, or any money, with less risk than if you're trading with $1,000, and if you're trading with $100, it's odds on you're going to lose it. So that will be coming out, and it's called Points to Passive. I'm not quite sure how they are structuring it at this moment in time. They did ask me for some help, and I put forward some suggestions, but I think that they don't have the funds to reprogram the way that the compensation is being shared. So I'm not quite sure what it will be, but they will be holding webinars about it, and I'll let you know about it when it's available. But it's called Points to Passive. It is 100% genuine and honest. I know that much. I don't think you're going to make a fortune out of it from the way that I think the compensation plan is structured, unless you are going to refer a lot of people. But even if you're totally passive, I think what they're aiming to do is make sure that you make 1 or 2% per month from the trading profits as a sort of bare minimum. And then if you refer people, they have a multi-level structure for the distribution of the profits. I don't really fully understand it, but well, I understand it, but I'm not sure what they're going to go with as the compensation plan. But I will let you know when those webinars start, and you'll be able to check them out. Hi, Mr. Graham. Your pronunciation of Abuja is very correct. Okay. More by good luck than anything else, I assure you, Ahmad, but thank you for that. And Ramachandra, I think we welcomed Ramachandra earlier. He was writing up at the top, but he's just saying hi to everyone. So that's it, folks. I'll be back here tomorrow, same place, same time, 7 p.m. London time. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X. Until then, let's see if we can do a bit better with the figures in the next 24 hours. It was a bit slow in the 24 hours today. I've not, I don't think I've sent an email out even for about 3 days. So I need to get into gear a bit more as well. Let's all do what we can. Well, let's all go the extra mile. Let's all be Weezer warriors, sharing love and abundance, helping people, making people happy, creating that joy. Until then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator.